Okay, there comes a point in every training block when you've got to assess the size of your aerobic base.
Hi, I'm the Global Runner and I'm trying to see if I can still run fast aged 51. So far I've run a 16:01 5k, a 33:02 10k, and now the next step is trying to go under 2:30 in the marathon aged 51.
So I wanted to just go long today, but I'm in a town called Jasper. Jasper was a town in sort of a bit north of Calgary, about 3 or 4 hours north of Calgary, that really got hit by wildfire about a year ago, and the town nearly burnt down. So I'm doing my best to bring some tourist dollars back to the town, but it means I'm running on my own. So rather than just run 45k on my own, I'm going to try and make it interesting so I'm not completely bored. The plan today is to do 5x5k, and then if we've got time at the end, I'm going to do some faster 1 mile reps. So we'll start the first 5k just below marathon pace, maybe 6-minute miling, and then the rest hopefully will be at marathon pace, which I'm going to call 5:45 a mile, which is about 3:32 a kilometre. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're not massively well prepared today. Breakfast has been last night's pizza because I didn't really have too many carbs. I did have an apple as well, and a banana, so that's breakfast. I haven't really got any water bottles, so this is a Prosecco bottle that I'm going to put some scratch in, and then I'm going to play around with some gels today. I've got some classic Morton gels, and I think my plan is in the marathon currently to do scratch and Morton, so we'll see how that goes, but I'll throw in the Precision Fuel ones as well. Slightly less sugar, which I like, 30 grams of carbs, and they're tiny, so that would be good. I was playing around with the Cis Beta gels, but they just feel like a lot to get down. So anyway, see how these go. The other exciting part of today's run is that I couldn't help myself, and I gave into my shoe addiction, and I bought a pair of these, the Asics Edge Tokyo. Now they're super light, and I'm going to try these as against my current choice of racing shoe, which is the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 3. So I'm going to try these out for probably 2 or 3 of the reps, come back, quickly change the shoes, and then go out in the Pumas and see which ones I prefer. These ones are pretty crazy, like they're super lightweight. They've got this super squishy foam on top, like really, really squishy, and a slightly firmer one underneath. They feel great on foot. The only issue is just walking around in them. Haven't run in them at all yet. Maybe a tiny bit of heel slippage, but we'll see how that feels on the run. So these are the Edge, and we'll see how they go. So I'm really excited for today's run, just to try these 2 out and just to test where we're at, see what marathon pace feels like. It's gonna be a good one. Ooh, my shoes got muddy. Okay, we're 2 miles in. We'll do another mile of warm up and then get going. I'm super excited for this. I picked a slightly undulating sort of course to do this on, just to sort of simulate Central Park a little bit, but nothing too serious. I'd rather just hit the paces. So let's see how we go. Excited by this one. The shoes are great, really good. I just worry about the heel slip, but we'll see.
Okay, quick shoe swap. Is there anything more badass than drinking scratch out of a Prosecco bottle? I think so. Okay, I've done the second one. That was quite a hilly one, so it was quite difficult to keep the pace at times. I stopped quickly to change the shoes, grab a bit more scratch, grab some gels, so we're off. So the Tokyo Edge are a really good shoe. They're the real deal. I swapped them out for the Pumas. Now these Pumas have got like 300 miles on them, so they're gonna feel a bit more dead, but they feel like extremely similar shoes in a good way, obviously. So I would say the Pumas feel a tiny bit more stable, and maybe there's some heel slip in the Asics that there isn't in the Pumas, maybe, but either shoe is amazing. Okay, so that's 3. I definitely am not making it easy on myself. There's a serious headwind on that one, but hopefully that means there's a tailwind on the way back. So yeah, hanging on to marathon pace, trying to keep it relaxed, trying to just dial it in. 3 done, 2 to go, and then some mile reps, hopefully. Okay, that's 4 done. We are at the business end of the mileage. Actually, let's just see where we are. 19 miles, 2 hours in. So, this is where it gets serious. We're gonna do this last 5K, and I'm gonna make this one deliberately a little bit bumpy, just to try and sort of simulate Central Park, which is at a similar distance in the marathon. And then let's try and keep marathon pace for this one, or at least marathon effort. And then when we've done that, I'm going to do some mile reps. We'll just see how we feel. I want to just do at least 1, no more than 3, just faster than marathon pace. Okay, that's 5 done. That 5th one was good. Now we're going to get some cheeky mile reps and bring the mileage up, and that will be a good one. That'll do, pig. I did that last mile rep in 5:34. I've definitely got more in there, but I feel like I've done enough. So, bank it, jog home, done.